So what we're going to do now is a little test. See if we can feel the energy between the palms of our hands. If you'd like to join in, just raise your palms facing each other. You can close the eyes and cross the legs. And just tune in and start gradually be aware of the energies and start moving the palms closer and closer together. And just try to feel if you feel anything, any tingling or heat or pressure between the palms. And bring it gradually closer and closer until they touch. Just observe what you feel. When you finish, just open the eyes. Who felt anything? Any tingling or heat? It's very good. Very good indeed.
Pressure between the palms.
Pressure, yes,
pressure.
absolutely.
And the wall.
And closer you bring it together,
Yeah.
it intensifies, doesn't
Yeah.
it? What the metaphysician says today, the scientist proves tomorrow. Dr. King used to say, which is very true indeed. It was known to the wise ones thousands of years ago that the universal life forces impregnated all matter in creation, that as far as this planet was concerned, the universal life forces came from the sun, the moon, and other bodies in space close to us. But the main source was the sun. There are 5 major and 5 minor pranas. Each major prana flows in 32-minute intervals, and each minor prana also flows in 32-minute intervals. And the minor pranas interblend with the major pranas. So everything you see around you is the amalgamation of these 10 energies. So the pranas not only flow day and night through all life forms, but they are also vital to all material life existence. They exist in a 7-dimensional framework, which is length, breadth, height, time, motion, and mind, and divine will. You might wonder, what's the difference between the chair you sit on and the clothes you wear? If they're made out of the same energies, of these 10 energies, why are they so different? The difference is the mind. Behind everything is mind. The mind holding the pranas together of that chair in a certain way, and the mind holding the pranas together of your clothes in another way. So they just manifest in different ways. There are 3 ways we can take prana into ourselves: through eating, drinking, and breathing. We can go without food for a couple of weeks and still live. We can go without drinking liquid for several days and still live. But we can only go without breathing for a few minutes, possibly seconds, and then we would die. So out of all the methods of contacting and drawing into ourselves these universal life forces, breathing, definitely yoga breathing, is the most effective. So just a little tip for you is that when you do your spiritual practices, it's good to do them at the same time every day, if you can't do them every day, because let's say if you do your breathing every morning at 8 a.m, you'll be drawing to yourself different qualities of prana, which is very balancing, it's very beneficial for you. The advanced practitioners of pranayama were able to tune into different qualities of prana and did their practices, exercises at certain times of the day. So I would recommend you to do yoga breathing, and the system that Dr. King devised, very carefully put together, because he realized that we don't have the luxury of go out somewhere into seclusion and devote our life to our spiritual practices. We have we have to fit it into our everyday life, into our busy schedule. So he put together this balanced program of breathing exercises that only takes 15-20 minutes to do. And if you perform them on a regular basis, it will bring about very, very positive changes within yourself. So we have this great interchange of energy through the aura. And when it travels through the aura, the energy is slowed down. Then it travels through the subtle nervous system, and according to Dr. King, there are approximately 240,000 nerve membranes in the aura. And through this nervous system, the energy travels along the sheets of the physical nervous system. Any blockage within any of these psychic centers will have a definite reflection upon the physical and mental structure. If someone's got a broken leg, that condition, this physical condition, will manifest in the aura. Any psychosomatic disease which starts with negative thought will start either in the aura or in the psychic centers, and it is reflected in the physical body. So it's important not to harbour negative thoughts, because negative thoughts not only will contaminate our aura, but it will also inhibit the flow of subtle forces through the higher psychic centers, which are the crown center, the Christ center, throat center, and the heart center. Some of the psychic centers mainly take energies in, but some psychic centers also send energies out. For instance, the solar plexus center also receives energy and also sends it out. You might have experienced that you come into contact with some people and then you feel as though they're sucking your energy away, they drain you, they're little psychic vampires. So what you can do is you can place your left hand on your solar plexus center, which is just above the navel, and the right hand on top. You could try it next time you're in that situation. And that will stop almost immediately, this sapping of energy. And what you're doing is also you're blocking off any flow of energy from yourself.